Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about Steam Deck. So my Steam Deck, I've had this for about 18 months. And in those 18 months, I have never rebuilt it. It's just slowly but surely filled up with more and more stuff. Now I install games and I remove games, and I think there's like files left behind. And finding them and tidying it up, there's a process to kind of prune and tidy up your Steam Deck that's built in. I'm not sure how great it is, so I felt it was probably time that I wiped it and started from scratch. But if you're like me, when you've had it for 18 months, you've probably built up a real wealth of bits of software that you've had installed, and you really didn't want to go back and remember how to set them up again. That's one of the reasons I create a lot of these videos, partly as an aid memoir for myself, so I can go back and remember how I set things up. So there was a lot set up in this previously. However, there's been a lot of progress since the deck first came out. These are my recommendations that you install once you've reset it. Now I still think Cryo Utilities is a great product. Go into your BIOS on it and change your dedicated RAM. I've put mine up to 2 gig for the video side. You should think about installing EmuDeck. It's a brilliant emulator setup. Just set that up. I never did much emulating on my Steam Deck, but I'm going to now. And finally, my other recommendation is, if I've got it loaded here somewhere, is NonSteamLaucher. So I've done videos in the past on how to install various bits and pieces on the deck, but NonSteamLaucher is just fantastic. It's an absolute game changer for me. It lists all the different non-Steam launchers that you could potentially install. So what have we got here? We've got Epic Games, GOG, Ubisoft Connect, Battle.net, Amazon Games, EA app, Legacy Games. So that's installing your own stuff at your own risk. Itch.io, or Itch.io, Humble Games, Indie Gala, they're all in there. There's also things like GeForce Now, Amazon Luna, Netflix. Loads of stuff you can add, and I found it to be really easy to install and worth installing. So we'll go back to game mode just now. Now here we are back in my game mode. As you can see, like everyone else, I've been playing absolute tons of Palworld. But what I want to show you is if we go into my library, and I'll go over this in another video at some point, I've got 65 games installed. Exact same games I had installed before I rebuilt my device. And those took up most of the space on my deck. So I've got a 512 gig internal storage and a 1 terabyte micro SD. And I had about 300-ish gig, I think it was, left in total. Now if I was to go in now and have a look at my settings, go down to my storage, I've actually got 300 gig free alone on the internal storage, and I've got rid of a lot of this others files that were in here. Also, I've got 250 gig free on my SD card. So I've actually freed up half a terabyte. Same games installed. But also, I've tied up my collections a bit, but non-Steam games, I now have access to Amazon Games, Luna, Emulation Station, Epic, GeForce Now, the Rockstar Launcher, so I can put my GTA 5 on, PlayStation Plus, Moonlight, connecting to my Minis 4 on PC, got Chrome as usual, GOG Galaxy, Ubisoft Connect, and Xbox Game Pass, and all of these work. So easy to set up. So if this video's been of any use to you, hit the like button, leave me a comment if you have any issues. There is some issues where some of your icons might not show, so if you just press and click, and actually, there is one other bit of software I suggest you install, Decky-loader, and use the Proton DB badges and the Steam Grid DB. And the Steam Grid DB helps you with some of these icons. So if you were to go into the library again, and say we click on that, and you can change artwork. And you get the option to change artwork. So some of them don't automatically load with artwork, and you might just get a generic file, but so easy to set up now. A Steam Deck in 2024 is a far different beast to a Steam Deck at the end of 2022. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.